art students, if in the development of these four literacies, if their reality is home-based, that they really can't get out of the country right away, what is your suggestion, or what are tips that you can give a young professional that doesn't have the opportunity of getting out and traveling right away or early in their career to develop these four literacies?
First off is to become more globally aware, to read the international section of a newspaper, to have international friends, to literally follow current events around the world, to watch international channels on television. There's something about broadening your worldview and anticipating and trying to understand global trends and global opportunities by being observant of what's happening. So that's number one, is being globally aware. Secondly is to develop business acumen, to really watch global companies in how they operate and how they do business. Every country has its own set of global corporations, and to watch them. Mexico has its share. The United States has its share. So I think business acumen becomes very, very important in doing that. Let me just stop for a second on the global awareness piece. Let me ask the group a question. If there was a village with 100 people in it, what percentage of that village do you think would be North Americans? Of 100 people, what do you think? Just give me a percentage.
10?
10%?
Sure.
Okay, 6%. How about in South America? In Mexico, what percentage of the world, if there were 100 people, what percentage would be South Americans?
South America?
What do you think?
20%.
20%? 8% would be South Americans. 56% of this village of 100 people would be from Asia. Exactly. Here's another example. If in this village of 100 people, what percentage of that 100 people would be Christian? Christian or Catholic?
89%.
89%? What do you think? 89%? Mexico, can you beat 89%?
No.
Okay. 30%. 30% of the world, here are the statistics. 18%, 18 out of 100 would be Muslim. 13 out of 100 would be Hindu. 6 out of 100 Buddhist. And 21 out of 100 would have no religion at all. Now, here's one other question that I'd say, okay? In that village of 100 people, let me just read some statistics because they're quite startling to show you that we really are part of a very elitist group of people. In that village of 100 people, 80 out of 100 would live in substandard housing. 80 out of 100. 70 out of 100 would be illiterate. 50 out of 100 would suffer from malnutrition. 6 out of 100 would possess nearly 60% of the world's wealth. 1 out of 100 would have a college education, and 1 out of 100 would own a computer. So one thing that we need to do is to really understand the statistics of the world, to be globally aware in terms of what we have and what we don't have and where we fit into the global culture and the global economy.